Hey guys, I'm back. Yes, I'm back a little sooner than later. Welcome back to my channel. It's the Minding My Royal Business YouTube channel, and again, I'm minding my royal business. When I'm at work and I take a quick swipe down at my phone and notice that, surprise, it's finally here, you guys. It's here. The Harry and Meghan docuseries trailer has finally dropped during questionable, questionable timing. But here we are, and here we are talking about it. Obviously, I've seen the trailer, and this is my 2 cents. Please don't come for me. It's my opinion and I'm gonna tell it how it is. And personally, it looks like a barf fest. It seriously looks like a barf fest. And I'm hoping I can stomach this show more than I can stomach her podcast. Since I can stomach Harry a little more than Meghan, then 50% of my stomach will be stomaching this show, if you know what I mean. But seriously, in all seriousness, I don't know. From what I've seen so far, I don't think I could watch it. That is my God honest truth. So, but still, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and watch the first episode. And if the first episode leads me to want to watch the second, then I'll watch the second episode. And then I'll cross the bridge to the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth when I get to it. But for now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not. But hey, I gotta put out content. I gotta inform you guys. So I will try my best. But I couldn't, I couldn't listen to her podcast and review it because my ears were bleeding. My ears were literally bleeding. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. Without further ado, let's get into this. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are finally giving fans a look at their highly anticipated Netflix docuseries. Right in the middle of Prince William's and Princess Kate's Boston trip. Surprise, surprise. When will Harry and Meghan ever not overshadow whatever the real royals are doing? They always pick the perfect time to rain on the royal family's parade. So, shocker. Yeah, I know her podcast has ended, and probably that's why they're rolling this out and right before his book. But still, come on, it's questionable. Everything that they have done. I mean, we have 365 days in a year, 24 hours in a day. Why it's always a coincidence? And of course, they want to share the limelight. They want to share the limelight with Prince William and Kate Middleton because they're the talk of the town now. So why not? Let's share the limelight, right? So great PR, Meghan and Harry. Great PR. Congratulations. On Thursday, today, Netflix released the first trailer for its upcoming documentary on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, on the Duke and Duchess of Montecito, titled Harry and Meghan. I'm surprised it's not titled The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan. I'm surprised. I think that would have been a little too much. Be a little too much, don't you say? Especially if this series is gonna be trashing about the royal. I don't think they would dare put their titles in the um put their titles in the title of the show, because that will take a massive amount of balls, which I know Megan have, but come on. I mean, really? It would really defeat the purpose of them trashing the Royals if they would do it. But they still do it. They contradict themselves all the time. Anyways, I digress. The docuseries will shed light on the highs and the lows of the couple's love story. The 6 episode series was directed by Oscar winning documentarian Liz Garbus. Now, I know you've probably heard, or if you didn't, there was another gentleman, an Oscar nominated gentleman, who was previously on this project, but unfortunately he was sacked due to differences of opinion or something like that. But I believe it's because he was Oscar nominated, not Oscar winning. Because, hey, leave it up to Meg to want to try and get an Oscar, right? Because that's all she aspired for her whole life, 40 years of her life. And I'm sure she's probably trying to get the EGOT. So, yeah. So hopefully Liz Garbus can get her an Oscar. We'll see. Or Harry can buy her an Oscar. That's all they've been doing, buying awards lately, as of late. So, hey, maybe she can buy an Oscar. Why not? They can afford it. Anyways, I digress. The 50-second trailer, which is set to dramatic music, shows photos taken throughout their relationship, including images of Markle looking glum at royal events and even crying. Boo hoo. I wonder if these tears were real tears. Y'all let me know. And brief footage of the Duke and Duchess of Montecito's new life in California. So the glimpse of the show arrived one day after Prince William and Princess Kate Middleton arrived in the US and attended the Celtics basketball game, escaping the racism storm that erupted Wednesday at Buckingham Palace that forced the longtime royal aide to step down. That's a whole nother video, and honestly, I don't think I'll be getting into it, but there's other channels for that. The intimate first look at the documentary includes personal photos from the couple's life together, including their wedding reception, on a trip to Africa, and during Meghan's pregnancy. In addition to moments of joy, they also show the difficulties they faced in the royal spotlight. Meghan is seen wiping away tears. Hope it's tears this time and not a tear under her left eye. If you know, you know. If you know the joke, you know. Meghan is seen wiping away tears, and the couple is shown during a tense moment at the 2020 Commonwealth Day ceremony, their last event alongside the royal family before they have stepped back from their senior royal positions. Harry and Meghan also explores the clandestine days of their early courtship and the challenges that led to them feeling forced. Feeling forced? How were they? Okay, they were not. They didn't feel forced. They didn't get what they want, and they dipped. But anyways, feeling forced to step back from their full-time roles in the institution. Netflix set up the documentaries. Oh, of course, that was Netflix saying it. So of course that's how they would word it. With commentary from friends and family, most of whom have never spoken publicly before about what they witnessed, and historians who discuss the state of the British Commonwealth today and the royal family's relationship with the press. The series does more than illuminate one couple's love story. It paints a picture of our world and how we treat each other. What I tell you, boring, barfest, lies, victimhood, narcissism, all of the above. But I digress. They also shed light on why they decided to share their story for the first time. This is not the first time you're sharing your story, Meghan Markle. It's not the first time. We've heard it all before. On Oprah, in Africa, in Australia, all over. Me, 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 me. Boo hoo, boo hoo, boo hoo. We've heard it. It's not the first time. Let's continue. I'm sorry for ranting. Cameras were seen following Meghan and Harry around the Invictus Games in The Hague in April, likely for a feature on the Prince's adaptive sports tournament for injured, sick, and wounded service personnel and veterans. In April 2021, the Invictus Game Foundation announced that a Netflix docuseries about the epic event was in the works through Archwell Productions. Now, that's going to be boring. Yeah, that's going to be super boring. In addition to this docuseries, that sounds whack. Um, but hey, you never know. Heart of Invictus, the project's working title. Yeah, it's going to be whack. Would follow athletes as they prepared for the 2022 Games in The Hague. Hmm. Okay, boring. The docuseries also marks the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Sorry, the Duke and Duchess of Montecito's first on-camera interviews together since their widely viewed Oprah interview back in March of 2021. The forthcoming series is hardly the first time Harry and Meghan, who wed in 2018 and share son Archie 3 and daughter Lilibet 17 months, have opened up about their rocky relationship with his family. You don't say. In addition to his upcoming memoir Spare, which will be released next month, the pair gave a bombshell CBS interview, the one I just spoke about, while King Charles III, William, and other members of the British royal family have stayed mum on the Netflix show. Sources have told Us Weekly that the couple agreed to reach a neutral ground by softening the part on Charles and adding intimate details about the late Queen's legacy. Following the monarch's death in September, royal expert Nick Bullen, meanwhile, told Us Weekly on November 22nd that those who were very close to Harry in the UK before he and Meghan moved to the United States are slightly concerned about how far he's going with the book and the show. So it is going to be juicy. Now, I will watch Juicy. I won't watch Barfest. I won't watch Boring. I will watch Juicy. I will sip that tea, honey. Sip, sip, sip. Um, so I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. So he goes on to say, we've got the book in January, and Netflix have paid a lot of money for this documentary. So Harry and Meghan are going to have to say more than, we have a lovely life in Montecito and we love each other. There needs to be some meat in this sandwich. I agree, Mr. Bullen. I agree. Give us the meat. Harry Meghan is expected to drop Thursday, December 8th. That is next Thursday, you guys. So, what do you think? Have you seen the trailer? What do you think of it? Does it make you want to watch the series? Does it make you want to barf? Yay or nay? Let me know in the comments and I will speak with you in the next one. Again, keep it positive. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And be safe. Ciao.